Yeah. Premier on the track. Hey, yo, shout out to the NBA. What's your favorite team? I'ma break down all the teams and show you how I flip it into a rhyme scheme.
Take your time.
Pay close attention.
Break it down.
I'm in Atlanta with the Hawk. I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston, I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets. In Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, as soon as my mood switch, something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Comes up empty down low. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Rebound by Williams. Driving to the basket. The layup off target.
Team foul. Phillip. First personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
A three ball. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Driving inside. Misses in close. Pass to Phillip. And it's in there.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the middle.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
To the paint. Here's Scott. Right side, Williams. Picked by Williams. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's a screen. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Phillip, no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Inside. Pulls it up. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Second chance effort. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. He has 6.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure. Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
1:44 left to play here in the first. Here's Klimov, and yes, it's good.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Out to the wing. Pass to Price. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Five on the clock. Fires for 3. And it's Price with the rebound. 32 seconds left to play in the first. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
He hits both from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Brown. The tray. And the 3-ball is good.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Price, high post. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Now, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Here's the great. To the wing on the left. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
It's Brown on the wing. There's a screen by Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Brown outside.
Away team foul. Number 15. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside, here's Price, and they double up Price. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Puts up a three. That shot off. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Six on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Brown. Outside Williams. Back to Brown. Pass to Price. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Over to the wing. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So both teams making some changes here. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
Soluana. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. So he gets them both. The visitors with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road to the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Phillip. From outside the arc. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. It's intercepted. Here is Williams.
Away team foul. Klimov. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
1:24 left to play in the first half. Picked by Williams. Takes it inside.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Phillip. Stolen. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
15 foul. At the line for one, Scott.
Well, free throw off from Scott.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Down low. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Here's Phillip. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for two, Phillip.
And that one misses. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second free throw, no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. They're up by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
14.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The kick out to Williams. There's a screen by Williams. There's Phillip, and it's blocked. To the left side wing. From deep. He can't hit that time. Pass to Williams. To the paint. And here they come.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Here's Phillip. Off with the layup. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Puts up a 3. And no good. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Price.
Away team foul. Number 29. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
And the home team has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Away team ball. Coming on the floor for the away team. Number 7. Number 7.
Here's the great. Banked in off the glass. The great's got his second bucket tonight.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Price trying to free himself up. And he banks in the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Scott. And here comes the break. And finished off by Price. Ooh.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's the great. Shot clock at 6. Scott pulls it in.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Hangs home the trifecta.
Defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
And they get it. Pass to the great. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution on the court.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. And they're moving it up. Drops in the breakaway layup.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Yeah, the defender all over.
That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second free throw. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
.104 left to play in the third. Here's Klimov. 5 to shoot. Off target at the rim. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
First personal foul. Second
Free throw good from Brown.
at the line for 2.
And Brown drops them both. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Here's Klimov. Misses from close range. .19 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Sololade. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends.
19.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Here's Phillip. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. Misses the jumper. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. To the right side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Phillip. No good from outside. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story, because there's a big gap between them right now.
Substitution on the court.
Williams a screen. Inside. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Substitution.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectories not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Over to the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
It's 2-on-1. Here's the great. Buries the jumper to finish the break. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Nice move. Here's Price. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Brown. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball. .56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And a missed layup. Jacks up a three. Drains the three-pointer.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
The shot comes out. To halt the run. No good on the way up. Out to the right wing. Shoots a three. Can't hit that one. And there's the drive. Picked away. And so the home crowd treated to...
They was wet and hope the other kids ain't noticed the drip. Come on. That's why my bed be no soda mixed in. That's why I don't stress these grown rappers throwing it so that I hit it. Bring the to my lips like Beyonce knows kissing. Joe Schmoes throwing shows just to say they throwing shows. I ain't showing unless my Venmo clicking. Uber Eats, I ain't coming home unless I'm holding chicken. Then I don't dip until the Folgers kicked in. A lot of boldness in they post, but I see no mentions. God grant them serenity to accept things they can't change. Courage to change the things they can, and wisdom to know the difference. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth.
People think ain't real, wasn't paying attention. I was on the jukebox playing selections, tending to several investments. Lying, I was trying to stretch it. Uncle Fester, she a good teacher. Lessons, keep her melting. Salad with pepperoni, ain't eating healthy. Cheaper sections, always got you get with seconds. Medieval legends, peep the peasants. I ain't paying interest on my fee collections. Fill up my box like a coin slot, making sure my points drop. Ain't no bumping punk rock. I'm at the fun spot, you at the bus stop. Keep the trunk locked, price of what the cost.
But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth.
Yeah. It's your boy P City right here. I'm a sit down.